What's really nice is the stadium that you're looking at right now. And the reason for that is this stadium has not been actually used. It's the stadium that they'll be playing in next season. So the Calderon had its last match in the Copa del Rey final, and from next season they'll be playing in this. So you've got the choreography, perfect, brand new stadium, and here you can start to see the impact of players. You see the brand new player models that we brought into the game. This is from actually 3D scanning tech, where we've actually fully 3D scanned players, the same that we do with Bolt as well.
Yeah.
So they look super authentic. The player faces, the expressions as well. You can see one of the most important things that we've done in terms of the lighting is we took a lot of data from our scanning tours with Barcelona at the Camp Nou and Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. And we actually stayed there for a few days. We took it daytime, we waited till the evening, turned the floodlights on, captured it again. So we got this authentic night feel. Obviously, it's going to be a little different per stadium, but we're using that real capture data to really improve the lighting and the general look of the game as well. There's a quick look at the real player images included in the game as well.
Cool. Well, let's see. Hopefully your colleague here takes it easy on me.
I hope not. I want to see loads of goals. So what I want you to focus on here as well is just naturally how the game is looking as soon as you start it. Compared to last year, what we've done is we've made the players a little bit smaller and we've panned that camera out a little bit so you get to see more of the pitch. And that viewpoint is a very, very different per stadium as well. Oof. The goalkeepers are fantastic as well. What you saw there is the keepers are more aware of where the ball is going, they're safer, they're making more saves, and they're pushing it out of danger as well. So what you're going to see from here is a corner kick. One of the main things that the fans asked for was to take away the guideline, to make it much more like a simulation. So here you actually still have the same kind of control, where you're sort of holding the crossing button, and then from there it's the left stick to put some curl on it. Oh, wow. Fantastic goal. You saw Torres as well score the header and straight away put his arm out. We've put a lot of emotion into the game. It's alive, he's happy, he scored the goal, he's looking for his teammates. So the goalkeeper go across as well.
I feel like this is a setup.
Well played. But what you saw there in the replay as well is when you're showing the replay, it slows down on those key moments, the key pass leading up to the goal as well. He's not giving you a chance here.
Oh, no.
So here you can see, one thing that I'm hoping everyone can see watching actually is the pace of the game. It's really slow, and we've slowed it down. It's not like frustratingly slow, but we've slowed it down because, again, we get a lot of feedback about keeping it realistic.
Yeah, and it feels more realistic, right, when it's slower.
We've done that in a few ways. So the first thing I think is just to play away. It's like the dribbling style. Ooh, tight angle. But I think with that dribbling style, what it allows us to do is to, even though the players are heavier, it allows them to accelerate away with that weight, because you can wrong foot players who are also heavy as well. I'll give you a chance here in the corner.
Anything to share in terms of licensing or any new teams that are coming, new leagues or anything? I know you have the Champions League, right?
Yeah, exactly. Not right now. Yeah, we're still the exclusive license holders of the UEFA Champions League. And I think the main thing at E3 for us to show, which is new, is the stadium that you're playing in. It's the first time anyone's seen it, never mind, in terms of real life as well. No one's actually seen the match in that stadium, so it's great to have it here. In terms of licenses, we tend to always wait until we get closer to launch. We usually use Gamescom show, which is usually at the last week of August, to announce all those things. What I can tell the viewers right now is that we're going to add more teams, and it's all positive news. I think everyone's going to be really, really happy, not only with the licenses, but also with some of the legend players that we're working with as well.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about, I know Diego Maradona is coming, you announced that, right?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's no real surprise. We had him last year, but I think what was really nice about it is that we could reinforce the fact that we are working with legend players, and also to sort of give a tease to a lot of people that we will be working with the biggest legend players this year. and we've got some really, really cool announcements as Griezmann, hotline bling. That's great. What was really, really nice about that one was the dribbling style of Griezmann. You'll notice with the dribbling that things feel really, really, really heavy, but you have these players like Griezmann who can dribble fast, accelerate, touch, sit the keeper down, and a nice little lofted finish as well. I mean, Asim's making it look really, really easy right now. Maybe you can
tell the difference right away when you're controlling someone like Messi or Piqué, right? Like
exactly.
He's so much more versatile
and I think that's great. And I think that's in the DNA of PES. I mean, I did some presentations today and I told people about the massive changes that we're making to PES, how this is a new 3-year cycle. And a lot of the people who really like PES 17 got really scared. They were like frightened, but I think one of the most important things is PES is PES. And you know what kind of makes PES, which is that responsiveness, that individuality, that attention to detail with how players feel and how teams play as well. As long as we keep that in the game, keeping it instinctive, responsive, and how you're playing it, it's not predetermined, so you're not doing button presses to do crazy things. It's all happening naturally. I think no matter what we do with the game, it will always stay as PES. So even now when you're using the left stick, if you sort of move it fast, you'll notice the player shimmying and turning without touching the ball. It's not a button press to do that or to hold it, it just happens naturally. Again, based on skill, someone like Neymar will do more exaggerated shimmies and turns. And they've got this new auto protect feature as well, where the players sort of block the players, so you can control the pace more. So when you're dribbling, you'll sense players coming, and you'll block them off, which is really important to dictate the pace of the game. Again, making it slower, keeping it realistic as well.
What about for the defenders? You know, those who like to play on the back.
Yeah, it's not a case of like holding X and rushing in. You have to be a lot more careful. Certainly, I think what's really nice to see is the different styles of play. Here, as you attack Atletico Madrid, you can see the very deep defensive line. You got the midfielders very, very, very close to their central defenders as well. And I think when you see, as you guys are, playing as Barcelona, when you see the counter attack, Barca are starting their back line so close to the halfway line that you can counter them a lot, which is obviously kind of playing into the hands of Atletico.
Are there any big differences between the PS4, Xbox One, and the PS3 and 360 versions?
I think in terms of some of the features, yes. In terms of the gameplay feel, it's very similar actually. Naturally, we can never do these kind of visuals. Some of the animation fluidity won't be there, but that sense of playing PES, that feeling of playing PES is there. We're really sort of proud still. We have so many fans still on the PS3 especially, and they're still playing it. Ooh, nice. So we still want to support the machine, but obviously as each year goes by, we are seeing a ton of fans who used to play on those machines.
I think that's also important for people. A lot of people in developing countries only have access to like a PS3 or
That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point, and it's something that we do have to look after. Actually, with some of our fans who don't want to go out and buy a new console yet. As you know, they are getting cheaper, but they keep bringing out newer versions as they announced here, which is really expensive. So I think as long as the base version to upgrade gets lower and lower, and that step into the new gen market or current gen market becomes more affordable, I think you'll see fans moving across more and more to the current gen consoles.
All right, so before we go, can you remind us when the game is going to be hitting stores? September 12th, right?
Perfect, yeah. That's in the US, a few days later worldwide.
Great. So stay tuned to Engadget.com. You can read all about